Hey there, this is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck reveal and review. This is going to be another mass mutation deck. Do you like how I made a and another into two separate words? Language is a social construct. All right, Setic Van Eyck, the Foiling and Penitent. Wow, gonna guess Sanctum. Uh, Logos, Shadows. Ooh, pretty close. Dece, not Logos. Sanctum, Dece, Shadows. Sanctum must be a little bummed out by their company here. Definitely looking for some amber and ward control in both Sanctum and Dece. Um, um, Potentially some really cool stuff going on, and then in Shadows, of course, steal, base control, maybe some capture. Um, if you get like the sort of like Fabian Boss Zarek setup, that can be really amazing. Um, and and then some direct damage options too, hopefully in Shadows. All right, start with the Bone Saw. This is a 5-power demon that comes in ready if a friendly creature was destroyed this turn. So really nice. Drekker is a 4-power imp um, with Reap Steel 1, but damage dealt to its neighbors during fights gets dealt to it too. So difficult to keep this on the board. Ooh, already at Infernus. This is interesting. An Infernus with a capture icon. And then it's a 4-power demon, but when you play it, you purge up to 2 cards from a discard pile, and your opponent loses amber equal to the number of amber bonus icons on the purged cards. So, um, you know, potentially capture plus make them lose amber from the purge. You do have to do the capture first. That's not optional. So, if they only have 2 amber, maybe you're a little sad. You end up purging some non-amber generating cards, which I think people do not enough. Usually, if you're not going to make your opponent lose amber, it becomes really worth considering purging some cards that weren't about generating amber. Um, Mindfire, your opponent discards a random card from their hand, steal 1 for each bonus icon on the discard card. I've said this before, I don't love the Mindfire. It can be really good, but it's just very um, unreliable. However, Mindfire Infernus can be kind of cool, right? Like you knock something out of their hand and then you get to purge it right away. I would definitely play the Mindfire before the Infernus. Cinder is a 6-power demon with 2 armor, taunt, and reap, destroy a friendly creature. That can feed the Bone Saw, uh, you know, maybe reap, destroy the Infernus, so then you can play the Bone Saw ready. But also, there's just a big body that can hit stuff, always. Okay, Waking Nightmare is an action with a bonus amber. It enhances us with a capture icon, and when you play it, keys cost +1 for each Dece creature in play during your opponent's next turn. We have pretty beefy Dece creatures so far, so that seems pretty good. Got a second one of those, very nice. Double Doom. When you play it, you return an enemy creature to its owner's hand, and then they discard a random card from their hand. I feel like this should have an amber icon, but it's okay. Yeah, can be really good under the right circumstances. Wow, we got a Pandemonium. Really good card here. It's an action with bonus amber. Each undamaged creature captures 1 from its opponent. Boom. Wail of the Damned is an action. This one got a capture icon on it. It enhances with a capture. And when you play it, you destroy a creature with no bonus icons. Nice, good board control there. Ooh, and Dance of Doom is an action that lets you choose a number and destroy each creature with power equal to that number. Really nice. Sacrofiend is a 4-powered mutant demon with 2 armor. When it's destroyed, it steals 1. Is what it is. I think it's great, right? You do stuff, and then when it finally dies, boom, you get to steal. All right, on to Sanctum. Ardent Hero is a 4-power human knight with taunt. It can't be dealt damage by mutant creatures or creatures with power 5 or higher. Ooh, wow. Cleansing Wave. This is fun. This one has 2 capture icons. That's incredible. And when you play it, you heal 1 damage from each creature and gain an amber for each creature healed this way. That's nice. The ideal situation is that maybe we capture, we get some damage on some of our creatures, and then are able to pull the opponent away from forging while bursting a bunch of our own amber. That is fantastic. I really, that's fun. Um, Love that enhanced stuff. Font of the Eye is an artifact with Omni. If an enemy creature was destroyed this turn, a friendly creature captures 1. Very nice. General Salvador is a 4-power human knight with 2 armor, enhanced 2 captures. And then it's just a nice big body there. Gizelhart Zealot is a 4-power human knight that enters play ready and enraged. Just raring to fight there. We do have Fabian. That's amazing. Okay, so Scrivener Fabian is a 3-power mutant with enhanced 2 capture icons. And when you resolve a capture bonus icon, you may choose to steal an amber instead. So 1, 2. Well, I mean, so far we've seen how much capture enhance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's at least 7 potential steals in this deck. And I have a feeling there could be more coming. Really would like to keep her protected behind like the Cinder. That's really good. Oh, or put shoulder armor on her. Great. It's an action or an upgrade with a bonus amber that says while this creature's on a flank, it gets +2 armor and +2 power. That's really nice protection. Charge is an action with a bonus amber that says for the remainder of the turn, each creature you play gains play, deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. That's a nice board control mechanism. And man, you put that on, you play that and then play the Gizelhart Zealot, you're getting to deal 2 damage and then fight. Good stuff. That could also potentially be a great setup for Cleansing Wave. Maybe you decide not to kill everything, you just spray some damage, and then you play the Cleansing Wave to steal 2 and generate a bunch of amber. That's pretty cool. Seraphic Armor is an upgrade with a bonus amber that gives a creature +1 armor, and when you play it, you fully heal the creature. Not super excited about that. I never have been. Maybe you have, maybe your Cinder is damaged and needs a little boost, but it just, it's not a super impactful card most of the time. Oh, Vimos Lightbringer, that's fun. It's a 6-power Angel Spirit. This one got a capture icon on it. When you play it, you destroy each elusive creature. Is Fabian elusive? No. Okay, good. So, do we even have any elusives in here so far? I don't think we do. So far, that's going to be one-sided. That's great. And it has that capture icon on it. Really, really good. I'm really liking this. Then we have Umbra Knight. This is a 4-power mutant knight with 2 armor and elusive. So this would die to the Vimos Lightbringer. But having 1 so far, that's not so bad. And then we also have a Xeno Knight, which is a 5-power mutant knight with 2 armor. And fight, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand and 1 on the bottom of your deck. Really glad to get a little bit of deck control, deck manipulation in here. I think that's going to be really good. And 5-power, 2 armor. That's pretty beefy. So, going to get a couple of uses out of that. Even, with the, maybe that's something we put the Seraphic Armor on, right? Just to keep it, heal it, put a 3rd armor on it. That seems really good. Shoulder armor on that would be good as well. Seems great. Okay, are we in shadows now? Yeah, we're in shadows. So, going into shadows, start off with a Bow Nithing. This one got a capture icon on it. It's a 2-power elf thief with play, steal 1 for each forged key your opponent has. Nice to get this late game if you can. Maybe we get to put it on the bottom of the deck with the Xeno Knight. That'd feel really good. And potentially, all in all, it could be steal 3, right? If you have the Fabian out and your opponent has 2 keys, that's potentially steal 3. early game, it's just going to be capture 1 or maybe steal 1. Gamgee, 2-power elf thief with elusive. This one got a capture icon on it. After it reaps, if your opponent has more amber than you, steal 1. It's okay. Sometimes it'll fire, but really good. Yeah, I like it. I'm happy. Nexus is a 3-power cyborg thief with elusive, and reap, use an enemy artifact as if it were yours. Starting to look like we'll have to be careful with the Lightbringer. I mean, there might be situations where we decide to discard it, just depending on what we have on the board. But if it makes sense to discard it, then that means we're doing well, so it's okay. Nexus always fun. Opportunist is an upgrade with a bonus amber. It gives a creature elusive, and it makes it capture 1 from its opponent. Yeah, so that's great. I could even imagine a circumstance where you might want to put this on an opponent's creature, knowing that you have the Vmos next turn and you're going to blow things up. That could be a reasonable way to get rid of a big creature like a Nuvu Dynamo or something. Um, but just doing it onto your own creatures is also great. How many captures have we seen so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess so. Maybe we've just seen all the ones that we're going to get, but I kind of have a feeling we're going to get a Setic or something here. Seeker Needle is an artifact. Says action, deal 1 damage to your creature. If this damage destroys that creature, gain 1. This does mean we're past where Rad Penny would come in. So no Rad Penny, but that's okay. Yeah, it's a solid little artifact there. Shoulder Id is a 6-power Spectre with Taunt. It can't fight. When it would deal damage, you steal 1 instead. Not very reliable, but kind of a cool. Sometimes it can protect stuff. Yep, Tempting Offer, action with a bonus amber. This one has a capture icon, and it has enhanced capture. So we're at 8 and 8 still. We've seen 8. We've seen 8 enhanced, and we've seen 8 on the cards. Play, return an enemy creature to its owner's hand. If you do, your opponent gains an amber. I think it's fine, especially in a deck where we're going to be doing so much amber manipulation, capture, and hopefully seal. This is not a bad thing to do. Vandalize is an action with a bonus amber. When you play it, you look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, you discard 1 and put the others back in any order. Really nice. Maybe we aren't going to get the Setic. Bone Raw Venom is an upgrade with a bonus amber. Says after this creature is used, deal 2 damage to it. Nice, offensive upgrade. You put it on the opponent's creature, and the opponent's creature is going to end up dead. Ooh, we have a Masus Asp, a 3-power beast with skirmish and poison. Nice little board control feature there. Put the shoulder armor on this puppy. Ransack is an action. When you play it, you steal 1, you discard the top card of your deck, and if it's a Shadows card, you trigger this effect again. That's a really nice steal effect. And what's our last one here? Reckless Rizzo. Okay, that's pretty nice. It's a 1-power elf thief with elusive and action steal 2. Until the start of your next turn, it loses elusive. A lot of potential steal. Definitely some in shadows here, but then a ton of capture, 8 capture icons, and a Favian that can do real work, and maybe even get big, with the shoulder armor. Fun stuff here. What we're missing is a sort of like just straight board clear, right? Charge could do a lot of work. Oh, Dance of Doom is pretty good, but still not a straight up clear. Double Doom gets a creature off the board. So does Wail of the Damned. But there's nothing here that is just, clear the board. So that's going to be a little bit of a weakness here. Although this is the threat deck that has the big creatures. So in that sense, we're probably okay. And yeah, if you can get that Favian to stick, I think this deck can do a lot of work. So very excited to try this out. I've heard not everybody likes the new Sanctum. I think it's pretty fantastic, and really enjoy some of the cool effects. Favian is definitely a great card, and having Cleansing Way back is super nice too. Font of the Eye is great. There's just a lot of good options here, and a lot of creatures I'm really happy to have. So that was Setic Van Eyck, the Foiling and Penitent. Hope you enjoyed. I sure enjoyed showing it to you, and I hope that you'll get out and forge some keys.